Hey guys, welcome to my first video, and today we will be watching a Rome 2 siege battle including Seleucids, Arverni, Macedon and another Seleucid army. And the players involved are myself as Seleucids, and then Assassin as Arverni, and Dragon Fox 71 as Macedon, and Private Yeet as Seleucids. Let's get straight into it. So here we can see 6 hillmen pushing these siege equipment up. I use the hillmen because then they're very cheap units, so it doesn't matter if they die. Then we have 3 thorax swordsmen, some silver shield pikemen, 2 shield bearers, and 4 Syrian heavy archers, and 2 royal peltasts. As we can see here, this Greek ballista is killing only a few, not a lot. They've only killed 8, 9, 11 of these hillmen, but like I said, it doesn't really matter that much. And here, very good positioning from my teammate with these siege towers, because this scorpion on top is gonna slice down into these Greek ballistas. As you can see, 2 people have died here, but they're on top of each other. And then here we have 9 chosen swords, 4 Gallic hunters, levy freemen, 5 Celtic warriors, and 1 oathsworn. I don't know why they put oathsworn in here, because when they go up to the siege, when they go up to the wall, they'll get absolutely massacred and slaughtered and all of those words. We can't actually see the defenders at the moment because they're behind the walls. But we could tell that they're going to be around here somewhere, maybe, yeah, probably around here, because of these deployables. This Greek ballista getting absolutely hardly any kills, only 18. Yeah, I think they should try to aim for these thorax swordsmen as they're in a nice, as they're in a line that would have just torn through them, or these Syrian heavy archers, because these guys are very good. Here I'm moving the shield bearers up to here, over there, and yeah, I'm taking a more fast approach than my teammate, but he is moving all of his army. But right here, what he is doing is he is collecting all of these just randomly placed, well, they're not randomly placed, but these placed siege equipment, so that they can quickly go. Oh, so now we're starting to see the army here. Kill box of militia hoplites, pharaoh spears, and mercenary Cretan archers, or Cretan. I'm going to call them Cretan, just why not. But here they wasted some of their ammo trying to kill them, because they only killed 2. But they make a big mistake in a minute, because these hillmen are very, very cheap, and they use archers to they use lots of ammo trying to kill them with these archers. No, not those archers, more archers. And they got some more thorough spears. They've got the pikemen coming to protect here. Got there, and we got some thorax swordsmen over here protecting this stairway. But they shouldn't be that close, because when they come down, they automatically push through the troops without clicking through them. They just automatically do it. Thorough spears, absolutely slaughtering these hillmen up here. This kill box is very well done, but what I should have done is kept my hillmen up here, because they have jabbies. I should have kept them up there and then chewed down the side of them. These guys are probably going to get quite a lot of kills, if they're used well. Here, thorax swordsman over here. Militia hoplites ready to protect this wall. Some more militia hoplites. And by the way, militia hoplites aren't the best of units. They're still hoplites, so they will hold for a while, but they're not the best. They're not the best. So if I get like elite troops onto them, they should be able to chew through them. Thorax swordsman about to get into place. Teammate about to break these walls. More thorax swordsmen. As you can see here, all of the Macedon, it looks like all of Macedon's force is being used here, but hardly any of Seleucid's is being used. But right quickly, we have the Hillmen pushing down here, which is a very stupid move by myself. I have to admit that, because they will absolutely just get destroyed. And here, I see a little sally out, and I have to go towards them. Oh, ready? Oh, are they not going to charge? Try and charge these guys. Oh, that is a wasted opportunity right there. Right, these guys losing absolutely. They did lose nothing, but now they're losing a few. They've lost one, but Celtic Warriors are quite a cheap unit. So, would I waste a unit? Sorry, would I waste a unit of cav on Celtic Warriors? Not really, no. In a minute, some of these guys are gonna get here, jabby throw, killing so many of these men, and this is a friend. This is disgusting. Why do they charge? Actually, no, never mind. Don't say why do I charge. That's very good because they got. Was it good though? Because they have lost so much. They're already down to 48 men, and that is a waste of unit right there. I think they should have gone for them straight away, or they could have just stayed back here to keep all of this army conscious, so they'd leave a few units outside, and when they're going in, then go. At this time, I was quite a new player, so that's why I'm not moving them up. But also, my teammate did a very bad move here. We're fighting away here, and these thorax swordsmen, I've had to move from here to here. But he could have moved these chosen swordsmen down here to try and kill these thorax swordsmen. That is a wasted opportunity, in my opinion. They could have been gone in minutes. Here, the fight still goes on. As you can see, look, I've got these thorax swordsmen chewing down these militia hoplites. These hillmen getting not destroyed, but not getting a lot of kills. Yeah, and over here, as you can see, a lot of ammo is to be used on hillmen. So personally, that was a bit of a waste of ammo. They could have just put maybe a unit of thorough spears. No, they didn't need to, in fact, because they can't go down that way. There's no stairway down there, so they would have had to come down there into these pikemen, and that would have been feeding frenzy. No, they're not even feeding. So that would have been amazing for these pikemen. They would have got so many kills. Here, assassin is only just attacking. Like I said, this is what they should do: keep their citizen cav out here instead of charging in, because it keeps them cautious. Look how many units they have here, instead of going in the settlement. Still, lots of my units holding back. Almost breaking through here, but these guys are shooting here at these thorax swordsmen. I think they should have shot here, which some are doing, some aren't. Should have shot up there, because that is a very, very good angle. We're just about to break through here, but we broke through the militia hoplites, so I'm able to move a unit down here and flank around the back. That was a waste of jabbies, waste of archers, because they don't really need to do that. they're all sorted. Here, if they're waiting for all of these units to come, that is well. Now they're moving. I take that back. Worst timing. So we've got the shield bearers of the general of Macedon coming over here very early into the fight. I don't think they should be that early. Maybe him back here so that he can support his army, use abilities, and protecting these Syrian archers. Because if we break through here, which I am using my thorax swordsman into the rear of these thorax swordsmen, they could go around there, chew up these Syrian archers, and that would be the end of them. Here I did a big mistake by charging in the inner column. I should move them across, like from there to there, and then hit the rear so they're more spread out, more attacks. Here I think they should possibly make a kill box. That would be a good idea. So unit there, because I believe Thorough Spears have jabby capability, so they could shoot from the front, shoot from the side, and that would be absolutely devastating, just like they did here with these hillmen. Where did these citizen cav go? Oh, look, they charged these Celtic warriors, and like I said before, not worth the Celtic warriors. And they have lost. They're down 61 men and 38, so they're not using them well. I think everyone in this game were a bit new to this game, but I'm sorry if not. Yeah. So these thorax swordsmen are chewing down these Celtic warriors. These chosen swordsmen are getting absolutely slaughtered, and that is a big win for these thorax swordsmen. And even what they could do is get this unit, come out here, do another sally out, yeah I know, around here and then into the flank, because that would be absolutely devastating. Here I've pushed through this defence, pushed through that defence, and now we're onto this this defence, which is very defensive, of course it is, but very well positioned. Yeah. In a moment, I'm going to move these archers and shoot the sides of these pikemen and absolutely destroy them. Here, these guys shooting the side of shooting the side of these guys, and we'll get, because they're not shooting back, these guys are just going to keep on firing, and that will be such a waste of units. Here, am I shooting these guys? Yeah. Look, ready? Boosh. Look at that. Look how I'm melting them. They should move these guys back a bit. Yeah, these guys getting destroyed. Or they should move these Thorough Spears, swap them out, maybe move them over here. Maybe make it like a kill box here. Or even move them like back here, or even back to the checkpoint here, because it's always good to keep good units till last. It's always good to keep pikemen till last, because all the attacking units will be very depleted, so they could just finish them off. Whereas these, look at them, 49 kills and 55. That is such a waste of pikemen. Very bad mistake. And also here, another mistake. These Seleucid Syrian archers are getting absolutely slaughtered by these Gallic hunters. Look here, there, and that is just wrecking them. That is, how many kills they get? 17. Oh my gosh. Here, good defense, but like I said, if I could break through this, I've basically killed a whole Macedon army, and then I could flank around here and help with this Seleucid army, or go capture the point. And yeah, here I've moved one of my Seleucids here, no, Seleucids. Well, my thorax swordsman here helping out, and they have a very good KD ratio. And this unit does very good, personally. Look at all these deaths. That is such a waste of men. Let's do a slow-mo somewhere. Where should we do it? This fight looks interesting. Look at all these men. So many. Over here, these thorax swordsmen and hillmen are holding up. These citizen cavalry are about to charge, and that they shouldn't do that because Otis Warnock, very powerful, very powerful unit, and will absolutely chew through them like dinner. Look, already getting 6 kills, and that's for Cav, so that is actually quite a lot. For if you never know, actually, no, I shouldn't say that's just waffle. Yeah, backs are turned. I should shoot the archers into the back, into the rear. These archers firing back at these shield bearers, which these guys put their shields up, so that'll be very hard to kill them. Good positioning for the Gallic warriors. We've claimed this piece of land so that we can transfer troops to one another, but as I think we knew, I was for certainly, but I'm not sure for him, then we didn't. We should have moved our troops around, but I mean, it wasn't a huge mistake. It's not like game changing. As you can see here, the balance of power is in our flavor. What? In our favor. Using fire arrows into the front. These guys cheering, but little do they know, these pikemen are about to come and chew them to pieces. When I first was watching this again, I didn't know why I actually brought these guys up, because I didn't think they would perform well in the rubble, but that actually, but then what happens next is surprising. Not this bit, but see that. Look at that. See so many archers. I mean ammo, not archers. Here, pikemen. That's such a waste of pikemen. As you can see here, my pikemen going through this gap, absolutely destroying them. They brought their general to where I said they should be, which was a good move. Thorax swordsman breaking, thorax swordsman probably about to break. Over here, this Arverni, these are this clump of Arverni are doing very well at holding up, but pushing through not so well. These Gallic hunters are doing very good at chewing down the side. Over here, you can see like a defense, but it's, let me put it in slow-mo, not very good, because thorax swordsman very depleted, Hilmer very depleted, and this is really the only like proper like unit, like healthy unit, yeah. And these thorax swordsmen going to move here, which no problem. And here, good move by our assassin, where they move around here so that General has to come back, and that's a very weak point. And they should be able to break through that quite easily. Here, I was breaking those militia hoplites. My archers get 93 kills, 65, 57, and 64. So, definitely could have done better with them, but still very good. Look at these pikemen. 2 deaths and 127 kills. Shouldn't move them that far in, because as you can see here, they could have gone to their into the rear. And then if they turned around, these guys go into the other side of the rear. Look. Let me quickly refresh my note. Alright, so here we have some shield bearers attacking shield bearers, but even though it's general is right here. Even though he is fighting, he shouldn't win because, as well as archer fire, well, these guys alone would probably kill them. But as well as archer fire, look at that. That is a massacre. Alright, now back to normal speed. Should have brought the royal pelters. Should have brought the royal pelters in because they're taking fire. Should have brought these royal pelters in, but my pikemen. That was a good move bringing them out because they would have got absolutely chewed up. There's no point of this anymore. They should move them background, maybe around to here. Help over there. Help over here, because over here, as you can see, this group of soldiers are almost about to break through these thoroughspears have held up for a long time, and about to go into the second row, which they should get past very quickly. But this is a very bad defense around here because there's only very depleted units, and then the rear of Macedon, which is not that good. Is the general still alive? Let's look for him. Yes, the general is still alive. Only just so. I want to see him die, but then we'll miss everything else in the battle. Right. We come back to that in a minute. Or can we? Yes, we can.
Double time!
These guys, I think they should charge them in just for like a final stand. Here, general is still going. What? Over here.
Double time!
Look at this. These guys got killed by Javies, and now they're retreating, which is a good move. And Seleucids are pretty much wiped out, surprisingly. I thought they would last a bit longer than Macedon, but Macedon lasting longer. Look at the balance of power. I don't think there's any way that the defenders can pull back from this. There's a chain what do you call it? Chain rally? I don't know what it's called, but there were lots of units fleeing at once. And now, if I just kill through this one Theraspheres, which they could have used so much better, or they could put one last stand there, that would do a lot more damage. They could possibly kill these shield bearers and Ropeltus, and then yeah. But here, too wide of a gap. I could just move through here. This Thorax swordsman get 204 kills. They have done very well. Over here, Arverni pushing up, but myself still defending up arrows. Oh, they're all gone. Myself still in the just beyond the walls, but look at that. Oof. I wonder what. I think this is like Massilia. I think this is what the settlement's called. As you can see here, it's quite a box. It's quite like a boxy settlement. I wish you could go through this river. That would be quite cool. But now I'm just moving my units down here, and this is the last stand. Let's go down. Look, all of these are breaking. These are breaking, and I'm afraid to say it, but the attackers have won once again. Attackers always win. But one thing I am, which I wish they did better, is this general kept going back and forth, which I think they should just went to a choke point and just stayed there for as long as I can, because these guys can charge, and then they'll have to turn their backs. Then all of this can charge the rear. A bit of a lag spike there, but I'm just trying to get all of my army here. Is it lagging? No, all of my army here just to, just to try and get as many kills as possible. And as you can see, all of my units are all focused in this one, general. The last stand. Where is he? Is he hiding in a bush? At least he created a shield wall, I guess, but if he created a shield wall, he should just stay there, because shield wall, they're very bad at pushing. They should just stay where they are, maybe stay a checkpoint like there or there. Yeah, these guys still running away. They're cowards. But lots of death over here. And then the general somewhere around here. I do not know where he is, but I'm not going to look for him just for your entertainment. Using fire arrows at these silver shield swordsmen. But as I said earlier in this fight, I am not the greatest. I wasn't the greatest here. Or did I say that? I don't think I did. But I was quite new here, so I didn't really know what I was doing. I just like to look at fire arrows. Yeah, and that is the game. As you can see, only 35 seconds left. Yeah, I mean, they have got 90, nearly 100 kills, which is quite good. But again, as we 100 kills, these guys have almost got well. These guys using their jabbing capability, absolutely destroying these guys, and that is the end of the game. I was going to say it's quite close, but it wasn't actually that close. As you can see here, let's start with the attackers first. So the archers did absolutely amazing, because they're not the most expensive archers. Celtic warriors, some doing good, like them, and them, but others not so good. Chosen swordsmen, all of them did quite good, except they got 14, to be honest. It's not that good. Levy Freeman didn't get into combat. Oathsworn only used jabbies. Yeah, now onto my army. Just under 2,000 kills. Syrian heavy archers didn't do as much as they could have. If I pushed them up earlier, I could have done a lot more. Royal Pelters should have put them in more, because they're very good. Hillman, like I said, cheap unit, just to use as to push the siege towers. Yeah. Enemies killed. No, sorry, that's not what they're called. Royal Pelters doing decent. Shield bearers never let me down. They're a very good unit. They hold for a while and get a lot of kills. Silver Shield Pikemen did so well. And these 3 thorax swordsmen got over 500 kills, just them. That is absolutely amazing. Private Yeet, assistant cavalry doing not that good. Terrible. They did rubbish. These Silver Shield swordsmen, as you just saw, that was their last stand, so they did good for getting surrounded. Syrian heavy archers, they did good, also so did they, but these guys got absolutely destroyed by these Gallic hunters. The Hillmen doing better than mine, that's for sure. Also another Silver Shield swordsman. They did alright. I don't think they got enough for their how much they cost. And then all these direct swordsmen, I don't know why they bought that many. I think they should have more of a variety. Yeah, not doing that great. Dragon Fox, he had a spam of thorough spears and militia hoplites. Shield bearers, they didn't do that great. I'm not gonna lie, they didn't do that great. They did Cretan archers. these two mercenary Cretan archers did good, but these Cretan archers and these archers didn't do that good. Militia hoplites held for a while but didn't get many kills. Pikemen, absolutely a rubbish use of them. Thorough spears, they could have maybe 3 units, or 4, but like I've never used them, so don't get my word of that. But I feel like they could have had more variety as well as them. But overall, that was an absolutely massacre and a violent defeat for the defenders. I hope you guys enjoyed this battle. If you did, make sure to subscribe and like and comment what I could improve. Alright, thank you.